No, but be advised, he's wanted.
So I didn't get to level too much. I just want to hit 58, man. I want to hit Outlands and just like... Oh, why did we just get this text? Hmm.
Sure.
Huh?
I didn't think you were awake.
Well, I mean, I just woke up.
610-8, any actives?
Why are you
And
meeting
go
with
for that
him?
arrest. If he runs for the door, I'll get him.
Can I?
Go
Because
for the
Flop,
arrest.
I think
he has a
Flop's really
warrant.
messed up.
I'll tase him if he goes for the vehicle.
What do you mean?
I don't really know, but
How about we
He
meet him
knows-
together?
is that a good idea?
Why not?
Meet me in Sandy. I'll see you in a minute.
All right. Oh man, this is not how I expected my morning to start. I think that's appropriate. Oh. That unlocked.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Can you explain what's going on?
You know anything of what's been happening?
I know a dead man is alive. I know Flop has been talking to him despite me telling him not to.
Yeah.
So what did Flop do?
Norman been calling me and texting me, and
What did you just do?
he wants Snow as well. And I asked why Snow and why Flop, and he said because they stood against him as a man, and so now he wants payment.
Huh?
And I think he wants me because he's been following me around. I went to the coffee shop. Roger, I used to get coffee with this man. And we were not even before we were cadets. I had coffee dates with him. But I now find out that he was dead at the
Ugh.
time.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Okay, I'm so fucking confused. He just didn't cross me as your type.
Everyone was my type at a time.
You were a whore.
I was.
Here, here's a tissue. Here, just take
But
it.
now we gotta go talk to him. And first of all, you're not going like that.
Why not?
You're not.
Are you okay?
Dark?
You look fabulous, darling.
Well, it is 2 p.m. The view would be open.
What is this?
Oh, that that smells disgusting.
What is this, Dark?
I thought thought I'd leave you a gift, like a going away present.
Wait, hold up. Who's going away?
Oh, like, because I had his Explorer.
Someone stole my Explorer this morning and racked up over $3,000 in damages and fuel.
I didn't steal it. I borrowed it from the shared garage.
Borrow would insinuate you asked.
Look,
I'm ready.
Sorry.
Oh, I like the hair.
We're going to the barber shop before we go.
I like his hair. I think it looks very good on you.
Casanova, can you...
I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
Now's not the time. We're leaving. I'm very sorry, but we agreed on 2,000, and that was it. That's all you're getting from me.
This is bullshit, Dark.
I gotta go.
Come on. We're going to the barber. Right,
Okay.
where's the barber shop here?
Well, if there's one in Sandy, we're not staying here. Doesn't the Lost want us dead?
He just like, I love masturbating
probably.
with toothpaste and fucking drinking vinegar.
Where's the nearest
My
barber
name's
shop?
Shaw. I shit you not, that's what he called and said to me.
They all down in the city?
This car feels different, and I can't figure out why.
Oh, there actually is one right by the gas station and 24/7 in Sandy.
Do you want to go to it?
Yeah, we'll just make it quick. Have you told Snow?
Yeah, I spoke to Snow. He told me a lot. It was Norman who asked me to talk to Snow, and he told me about how he was a serial killer. And why did the car just stop?
Turn it off or did it stall?
I don't know.
Oh, hell no.
What do you want
Oh,
now?
hell no.
What do you want now?
That is my Explorer, Dark.
What?
You take yours. That says 388.
Oh, did I take the wrong one? I'm so sorry. We gotta get inside.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I got a 13 to respond to.
Just fix your beard. Just get it dyed.
All right.
And the eyebrows. Don't forget those.
What about them?
They're grey.
All right.
Norman, oh. Snow told me that you were, Norman. He tried to kill you.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
That might be true.
Did you ever mention that to me? I don't remember, obviously.
No, that was a long time ago. 1 second. I have the save somewhere.
Have you spoken to him since he died?
I'd rather not.
You know where we're going, right?
To speak with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll be there. I'm ready. Listen, I'm gonna be there from a distance. Just in case.
You know what? I told him I was bringing a +1. But that...
Okay, this is awkward.
It could be useful.
let me. Okay. What is the context behind this conversation? He wants you?
Flop. I think he wants me because of Flop.
Okay, what has Flop done exactly?
I don't know exactly. I know Flop told me he was there the night that they blew up the lighthouse and Cleo Shaw died. I know that much. Beyond that, I genuinely have no idea.
Okay. All right. Let's just go have a chat.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. He blew up the lighthouse?
Flop and Bundy and Pez and God knows who else was there at the time.
Wait, was that in reference to the dog? With Reed?
No.
Okay.
No,
All right.
no.
All right. You know, there used to be a day and time where I would do nothing but look over my shoulder. Over and over and over again. It really bothers me that I have to do this.
You don't have to.
No, I do. I do. Because with Norman, the unfortunate reality is he likely will not stop until he gets what he wants. And that implies him being around when you least expect it. So, have you told Snow where we're meeting this guy?
No, I haven't told Snow. Do you think we should?
Yes, 100%. If there's someone I trust in regards to it, it's Snow.
You tell him.
Well, where are we meeting him?
Meeting him at the house at the lighthouse.
Hey, Rhodes.
Hey, Snow, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
It could be
Been a
better.
bike chase.
Well.
I'm good, though.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to make this brief. Myself and Richard are going to the lighthouse to speak with Norman Bones. I don't like this.
Not surprised.
This has to do with Flop or something to that extent. I don't know what Flop has done. All I know is that, you know, if it were up to me, I'd be on a mountainside with a sniper.
Still east.
But I'm instead with Richard.
Lowenstein. I got you.
We'll hopefully be having a conversation with him.
Okay.
You think there's anything I should be concerned about?
Yeah, dying.
Well, if something happens, you know who it was.
BCB may have gone onto Capitol. Stand by. Last seen going north onto Little Bighorn Avenue. I thought he went Capitol, so I turned west, but I don't see him now. Sorry. I was in primary for that.
No, you're good. You're good. So do you think I
look exactly the same?
should be on a mountainside with a sniper?
It's not gonna. It doesn't matter. I've mag dumped this guy. We've shot him with a bullet that was blessed by a holy person. Doesn't matter if you shoot him on.
Okay. All right.
I would just be extremely careful, try not to antagonize. But also don't let him influence you. Because something that he does, Rhodes, is tries to turn people into his tools to do stuff that he wants them to do. He's highly manipulative and truly believes that he's the god of death. Of which, you know, I had this man executed 4 years ago and now he's standing in front of us. So take from that what you will. It took me a while to understand and accept what was actually happening.
All right. Well, thank you for the heads up, so I appreciate it.
You're very
head
welcome.
there now.
If you need anything, call me. I'll be there for you. I'll drop anything.
All right. Bye.
All right. Peace.
He told me it's not going to matter. He's highly manipulative. That we should not essentially get in too much of a back and forth. And that he tries to turn people into his tools, and he truly believes he's the god of death.
I asked him that, and He said that he's not the god of death. He's just death. I don't know what that changes.
Well, dead people don't have rights. Right?
I mean, yeah, but we're not raiding the bloke.
You can't be charged for someone's death if they're already dead.
Snow said he walked into the lighthouse and put a mag of 9mm into his chest, and he just asked him why he was there.
Okay. All right. Well,
They blew up the lighthouse, and he was standing out of it a few minutes later, I think. So, just, if you do speak, just make sure it's Captain of the PPSO, very charismatic, and not too angry. He's over there.
how about we make him come over here? Think he saw me?
I don't know, but he said it's a bit of a swim. So I don't think he's coming here.
Hey, what's his phone number?
628 148 0714.
Huh?
Why? What is that noise?
Hello, Matthew.
Hey, Norman. So I was just thinking. Maybe you come over to this side so neither of us have to get wet.
Make the swim.
What did he say?
He said make the swim. What if we get a boat? Think that'll piss him off because we didn't swim? Wait, where'd he
I
go?
hope so.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Where did he go?
I don't know. I was looking at you.
Is there a staircase up?
Yeah, there's a dock down there. There's a jet ski.
No, I mean to the top of the lighthouse. Oh, there he is. Hey, can I make one extra phone call?
Sure.
It's gonna be to someone I trust.
I think this thing has a lot of patience.
Rhodes.
Hey.
So I told Rust I'm leaving this morning, and 10 minutes ago they started shooting at me.
Okay, I don't care.
No,
no. So yeah, okay. I need you to be somewhere. Listen, I'm meeting a man.
Yeah.
Who I thought we killed, and he's alive. His name's Norman Bones. Okay, Salim. I don't know why I trust you, but I trust that if I need something from you, you'll do it. And what I need you to do is go somewhere close to the lighthouse to where you can't be seen. Definitely don't bring a car anywhere close, because if anything happens to me, I need someone to be able to quickly, tell the remainder of PD.
All right, I can do that.
Like now, I'm at the lighthouse and I'm about to swim over to the lighthouse to speak with this man.
We're on our way, but you need to know that we have. Okay, fine. I'll tell you after.
You
but it's
can
so important.
Listen. If I'm dead, this information is pointless.
I'm on Route 16. I'm going onto the freeway now.
Okay, don't be seen.
Okay.
Like, don't even cross the bridge with a car.
I'm stitching on Russ. Okay. I'm on my way. Bye.
All right, let's go. What did you just do? Hey, can 2 people fit on a jet ski?
I think so.
Perfect.
But I don't know.
What did you just do? Where'd he go? I don't like this.
I spoke to Pez, and he said the one thing we shouldn't do is go in the lighthouse.
Okay, well then we'll stay out. You good?
A bit wet. We swam.
Oh, you took a jet ski and that's going to be banging around on the rocks for the next 30 minutes, so thank you.
Well, you know, have you considered a bridge?
You think I like people coming over here?
I mean, I would assume so on the basis that you had us come here.
Yes, well, the less people here, the better, frankly, though I do need to have a chat.
Okay, well, we're here to chat. How can we help?
You're not going to stay down there the whole time, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Shall I boost you up?
No, I'll help you up.
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
There we are. Just yeah. Hold on. Okay.
I would imagine you've spoken to people who have advised you not to step inside.
Yeah, we're not going inside.
You feel as if you have a choice.
What makes you think I don't have a choice?
Things are much different now, Matthew.
You know, on second thought, I did like it down here. I did. I much prefer it down here.
Still running, I see. Do you have much memory of what happened to you, Rhodes?
We didn't come here to talk about that.
Oh, but we are. Don't worry.
You know when you remember something from a long time ago that you have and you just wanna, you had the ability to just delete that memory, just that one specific one. That would be it.
I see. So you tried to forget it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'd also like to say that when you were sentenced to death, that was like a massive burden off my shoulders. And yet here you are, standing in front of me at the lighthouse.
Yes, Yes, well, it is a similar story for Jackie. He thought to have killed me, you being relieved that I am gone. It is unfortunate for you, I suppose. Death came for me, and then I came for it.
What is it that you want?
That question keeps getting asked. Even Richard here asked me earlier. The answer, in all these years, has never changed. It is death. But to watch you all try and run and hide from it, it is certainly amusing.
You know, if what you want is death, I mean, why don't we just put you out of your misery now? Isn't that giving in to what you want?
No, I did die. I am something much, much different now. And Richard, you happened to have a similar encounter, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Do you know who Mr. Speedwagon's father is?
Why would I know who Mr. Speedwagon's father is?
Oh, you've met him. You were his first victim, if I remember correctly.
That isn't Doc. Hello, Doc.
What did you just do?
The Highwayman?
The very same.
And here he is, once again.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He's way out of his element.
Is that right?
I'd like to think so, because I distinctly recall explosive containers, and I don't see a single one around here.
It's a big city we live in.
Big city, you're not
I'm
wrong.
just taking a bit of a holiday. But I think I'm ready to come back and play. What do you reckon, Doc? You ready to play?
Simmer down, boy. You'll have your time.
See you by the highway, boys.
You've come here to talk about your son. He and this entire family that lives in what was my home decided it was a good idea to try and kill me. Again. That family paid the price for it. Cleo resides with me now. But you have come here to make sure that Flop does not get hurt. Am I mistaken?
Why? What is that noise?
No, you're not mistaken.
And how do you wish to accomplish that? Because what you are asking comes at a price.
Before we start making any deals, what exactly did he do?
He stood with Jeffrey Bundy and his family, plotted and assisted in attempting to get rid of me. He used to come here every day. He didn't even know if I was here or not, standing at my doorway, doing his best to plead for the people he cared about, talking about his feelings or whatever it was. And still, he tried to kill me. He is certainly arrogant, like the both of you.
What makes you think we're arrogant?
Please, Matthew. I could stand here all day, try and talk your ear off, and you would still do your best to stand against it. It is useless, but you will continue to do so.
So, you want Flop to die? Is that what you're saying?
Someone's going to. If you'd like to choose, you are free to step inside.
Hold. No. No one has to get hurt here.
That isn't necessarily what needs to happen, though. I do not discuss terms outside of this place.
Why not?
A rule of thumb, if you will.
I mean, we're on the Lighthouse.
Ever so careful, Matthew. After all these years, you've not changed. Less trusting this time around.
I'd argue to say that you're less trusting this time around.
Oh.
Because you know just as well as I do what happened.
This time, Matthew, it doesn't matter if I think you're going to do something or not. I get what I want anyway.
Tell us what you want.
A life. It is either Flop's, one of yours, or you all bring me someone.
We can... I think we can do that.
Well, if it is something you'd like to discuss, like I said, you'll have to step inside. If that is what you are choosing, I promise you will walk out.
I don't know that your promises mean all that much.
That is something that has changed. I no longer need to lie.
How long? How long do we have until you need this life?
Step inside, and we'll discuss it more.
No, absolutely not. Snow said, whatever we do not step inside.
It could be tonight.
And it could be you.
It could be Flop. It could be you.
Okay, and if it is Flop, we at least have time. If you go in there right now, then what? There are two serial killers in there. No! No! No, you do not. We have more of a chance if we walk away right now. Do not go in there. Come down. We're leaving. Come down. Richard, you cannot be considering going in there.
I wouldn't be able to live with the fact that you or him died. I wouldn't be able to live with that.
Okay, and so you think you being the sacrifice is okay? I don't think you get to determine that on the basis of, well, you cannot do this. You cannot go in there. We need to have a collective discussion between me, you, Flop, and anyone else involved. But you're not going in there.
It appears I have given you an aura of choice. Let me clarify. If one of you does not make a deal now, it will be either one of you or Flop.
We can get you someone. It's not going to be you or me or Flop.
And one of us has got to go in there right now and say that.
So he can lock the door behind you? Listen, I do not like Mr. Bones. Okay? And Snow knows him all too well. He said, do not go inside. We're gonna walk in there to, at a minimum, 2 serial killers. These people do not care. You walk in there, you don't walk out. It's as simple as that.
And if I don't, then it's one of us. It's either me or it's you or it's Flop. We can't have that.
That's
we
not
can't have
true.
any of that, right?
No. You are guaranteeing one of the 3 goes out. Guaranteed the moment you walk through that door. If we walk away...
Can you guarantee that it'll be none of us if I come with you?
Yeah. Yeah, I can guarantee that.
Okay. Do we go?
We say, goodbye. Hey, we'll we'll hold up our end of the deal here.
You appear to be making your decision.
Well, I mean, yeah. Yep. You said me, him, Flop, or someone else. We choose someone else.
I told you I don't make deals outside of this building.
Well, it's not exactly a deal, per se.
Matthew, I do not need to lie to you. If either of you, or both of you if you prefer, step inside, you will walk out if that is your choice.
See, the way you worded that, I don't like. You can step out if that's your choice. But then the moment we get in, I imagine the door locks behind us, and then we are given a very terrible choice of options to where we can't walk out.
I understand your distrust, but if you leave without doing so, you have already damned one of you.
I need to make a phone call.
Hey.
All right. We have a bit of an issue.
Okay.
Norman has the highwayman in the lighthouse. The highwayman has previously targeted Richard. And when I say the highwayman, yes, the one that would kidnap people, put him next to an explosive container, blow it up, then leave.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember.
Here's my issue. A bird just landed here. I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. Sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
The context here is he wants us to choose between me, Richard, or Flop. And in order to make this deal, or someone else, but in order to make this deal, we need to walk inside. Why can't we go inside, Snow? What's going to happen?
He won't let you leave.
He says that we can leave if we want. Now, that makes me think that he's going to give us a terrible choice of selections once we're inside to where we can't leave. But he's implying that if we leave here without going inside to make a deal, that one of us is doomed.
It's a real threat. I can say that.
But is the lesser evil of the options here to just leave and give us time?
I'm on my way up, but I'm not going to roll in. I'm going to watch from distance. This I can't tell you what to do here. This is you and your family. So whatever. I mean, I'd tell him to go fuck himself and wouldn't go in. I'd say this is that when the lighthouse was blown up, and it was blown up by us, Cleo was dragged inside. We couldn't find her body. They managed to open the door, but there was nobody in there. Nobody was there. Norman was shot in the head. Cleo was more than likely crushed by all the rubble falling. But Pez said when it happened, she got dragged inside. Other information that we've had from Bryce, who was also there when this happened, is that Cleo was pushed in by Pez. We also know that Pond has some kind of agreement with him and may be working with Pez. I don't know. Everyone, it doesn't make any fucking sense, a lot of it. But that's what I know. So you deserve to know everything.
So I think the TLDR here is anyone who's gone in hasn't come out.
I've been in there once, and he told me to leave. That was after I shot him. But now I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't go inside.
Okay. All right.
But you might not have a choice.
All right.
I'll be watching.
Right. Thank you.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Who did you phone?
Snow.
What did he say?
He said that when Cleo was injured in the lighthouse situation, she was dragged in to the lighthouse and never found.
Yeah. That's when they blew up the lighthouse.
Yeah. So what do we do?
We've got two options, I think. We go in there now, and like you say, risk it. And we offer somebody up. Or we don't. He says that one of us is going to die, and I guess at that point we do the impossible and figure out how to not let that happen.
What if the Raven came back and I shot it? Do you think he'd be upset?
Yeah, I think he might be a little bit upset.
Think that'd be considered a sacrifice?
You're really trying to find a loophole with Death himself. You don't.
It's as
You're a
simple
silly
as
bugger, you know
arguing
that?
semantics. It's what I do on the day-to-day. You know that just as well as I do. If I can, I will. And as long as I've met my end of the bargain, I think we're good.
Yeah. I don't think that'll fly, but...
Yeah, you're right. It won't. Because the bird will be dead.
I don't want your flop. I don't want that.
You don't have to finish that. I don't want your flop either. So we're very much so at an impasse. Here comes the bird.
What do you think it means right now?
I don't know. I just get this very sort of eerie feeling.
We gotta make a choice. We either get back on that jet ski and we ride away, or
Why do we have to do this in there when we've specifically been told do not go in?
That's his temple, I think. I know he says he's not a god, but I think he considers himself one a little bit. We're going there because that's his place. I think he likes when people run, when they try and escape him. So he'll like that we leave, try and do it our own way.
I don't know that that's true.
What are you thinking?
Well, I remember in my situation, I sort of talked him down a bit, and when I did, it almost gave me the opportunity to escape. And when I did that, it was like it threw his whole world for a loop. Almost as if no one had attempted to escape in the past.
So, what? We run? Hope he doesn't catch up.
Does it look like he's going to be catching up from here? I'm just saying, one of us walks in there, the likelihood of us walking out is slim. Why? Because at that point, you're sort of in his domain, right? And right now, the options out here are me, you, Flop, or someone else. What if the moment you walk in, that changes to you, me, or Flop? And the reason people don't walk out is because they don't want anyone else hurt. They choose themselves. He's not lying, technically, right? And I'm being very pedantic here, but technically he would not be lying if he said you had the opportunity to walk out. But you know the only options you're going to get are things resulting in you not being able to walk out.
So we figure out another way. He said to Snow, all the pieces are out there. You just need to talk to the right people. Maybe we talk to the right people.
That raven is heading to where Snow was.
Snow's here?
In a bush somewhere over there.
But if we do this, we're on a clock. It could be tonight, it could be tomorrow.
It could be in 10 years from now. But there is almost a guarantee that if you walk in, you don't walk out.
Yeah, I know. I don't think either of us can go in there.
I agree.
So we leave. We figure this out. I guess like we always do. We put our heads together and we talk to Float. Maybe Cody. And we figure it out. It's just another case.
Just another... I don't like this.
Me neither.
Flop's grounded.
Yeah. Yeah, big time.
Like, when I say ground, like, What should we do with him?
Maybe we'll talk about that out of the earshot of the embodiment of death.
Why don't we just kill him ourselves?
Flop?
Yeah. Feed him to the sharks.
Going to die of old age before you decide.
Did he say?
I think he said we were going to die of old age before we decide. Well, I mean... I really want to grab that bird so fucking bad.
If you want to kill the bird, kill the bird. I should probably go.
We kill the bird and leave?
You really want to kill the bird?
Has anyone else tried?
I don't know.
I'm just going to tell him we need more time. And then I'm going to kill the bird.
Okay.
If you have questions, you are free to ask.
How much time do we have?
To decide.
Yes.
You leave this place, you've decided.
What are the conditions behind the sacrifice?
It has to be someone that you know relatively well. It does not need to be somebody that you particularly care about.
Okay.
There's a journey that happens when someone dies. You see that entire journey. It leaves them. If it is just somebody that you do not know, what's the point?
But what is the point behind any of this?
Truthfully, nothing.
Okay. Then, you know, then the sacrifice should be anyone, right? Whether or not I care about him.
You need to know them.
How well?
enough.
Can we think on this, outside of being here on the Lighthouse?
No.
Why not?
Those are the terms.
Okay, you say those are the terms as if I've signed up to this and agreed to this. I didn't agree to any of this, and neither did Richard. And neither did Flop, for that matter.
That's the best part. No one ever does. It is the way that it is, Matthew. And now you get to decide.
But do you understand why no one wants to go in there?
Oh, I'm well aware. But there are plenty who have left all the same. Just ask Lily Pond.
See, I think
I promise you, if you try to hurt the bird, he gets more angry than I do.
Well, what's the bird's name?
There are several. This one does not have a name. One of them does, though.
Does it not have a name because you don't necessarily care for it, or what's that about?
It does not have a name because I do not care to name it.
You care to? What are the names of the others?
There is only one that stands out. Its name is Noxie.
Noxie?
Correct.
So you're telling me if we walk away right now, it's guaranteed one of us with no option of it being someone else?
Correct.
And that's the deal on the table.
That, or one of, or both of, you step inside, and you can decide if you'd rather bring someone else.
Well, let me ask you this. Why is it that you're willing to discuss that portion of the deal out here? Right? Because that's still sort of a discussion or deal or negotiate, however you want to term it. You're saying, without us stepping in there, that if we walk away, it's one or both of us. Or Flop. And in order to negotiate anything else, we have to step in there, because you only deal with negotiations or deals in there. So, if that is true, myself and Richard are going to kindly walk away, as we didn't agree to a deal. Because we never stepped foot in there.
Then you have made your decision.
Well, but it's not a deal, right? Because it never happened in there.
If you'd prefer, I could just kill you both now.
I would much prefer that not happen. But you still wouldn't be holding up your end of the deal, would you? There is no deal, because we never stepped foot in there.
You are good at arguing semantics, but I'm afraid that it does not matter. You...
Then tell you what. Tell you what. If what you're saying is true, okay, and it doesn't matter, then then take this how you will. It's not going to be myself. It's not going to be Flop. And it's not going to be Richard. It might be Richard, but not this Richard. You will get your sacrifice. And, you know, we'll let you know when that time is.
Matthew, it appears that you still have the notion that you are free to make demands or make the terms of this deal. If you do not step inside, it is decided. Do you understand?
I agree with you. If we do not step inside, we just go with what we discussed. That sounds perfect.
You test my patience. Dark. Matthew has done a lot of talking. It's your turn.
You said that you don't lie anymore, so can I ask you a few questions?
Of course.
How did you become this?
After you die, there is nothing. It is just cold. It is dark. Silent. But being what I was as a man, I got lucky to some degree. The best way I can describe it, I already have. Death came for me, and then I it, and then I changed.
Well, what's your purpose? Well, you can
That's a
answer
good question.
You can answer his question.
I feel my purpose rather obvious, Matthew. We've been discussing it this entire time.
Well, okay, but sometimes you can discuss something without it making sense, right? An individual claiming to be death, living in a beacon of light, if you will.
You know, nobody's ever asked about the Lighthouse. You are one of very few. The Lighthouse always calls the ships back to shore, an end point, a return to what once was.
Norman, can I ask you a question?
You've been doing that the whole time.
Well, I'm just a very curious person. How upsetting would it be if the light to the lighthouse was out?
Everyone seems to think me tied to this place. In truth, it is just symbolic, and I used to live up at that house on the shore. It does not actually matter.
I was just curious because, you know, like, it's, you know, 99% there, right? You know, it's the lighthouse. It's like, you know, sort of looks like a silo, if you will. And then at the top, it's got a light. But the light is like its only functionality, right? Because how else would people see it in the middle of the night if it didn't have a light? I was just curious. You know, I don't know too much about lighthouses.
Are you done?
Who does it attract?
Bugs, mostly.
Oh.
But like
Ziggy's
the
in
highwayman.
Well, he said bugs.
Insects.
Okay, all right. A lot of birds.
If you're here, Norman, if death can walk and talk and kill when it wants, is there an equivalent of you that's life instead?
You two, ever so clever. Rhodes a bit more light-hearted about it. You, asking these questions, how did I end up this way? What does the lighthouse mean? Is there an opposite? You wish for me to tell you straight to your face how to get rid of me. There is no getting rid of me.
And you said you don't lie. You telling me that was the truth just now?
Death always exists where there is life.
Sure. Death exists, it's necessary. God knows what this world will be without dead. I know she didn't say Norman Bones.
Clever, Richard. Have you both decided, are we going to continue?
I'd like to continue.
Of course.
And we'll get right back to you as soon as we have an answer.
I'll be inside.
Okay, all right. Hear me out. What if we get like a carrier pigeon with a note indicating our answer to fly in when the door opens? A drone. We can get those.
Matt, I just saw a pile of human skulls in that place.
All the more reason we don't go in.
Yeah, I agree, but I don't think we can send a carrier pigeon or a drone in there to deliver a message.
Okay, well, it's not going to add to the human skull count. Is there going to be a pile of plastic with batteries and, you know, blades, or a pigeon skull? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I'll be honest.
Hold on. Let's see if this will piss him off.
Did you shoot the bird?
No, but I'm going to tell him I didn't. It landed in the water. Apologies, Norman. There is just a really annoying bird. It's gone. Don't worry. All right, Richard, let's continue.
Matt, I don't think you can. This might be one that you can't out pity.
Who just rolled up? Oh, it's snow.
Someone's here?
It's snow. Hey, I shot a bird. Don't mind me.
Wait, which bird?
Not that one, but we're gonna pretend it was that one.
Okay. The bird found me as soon as I arrived.
Jackie, do tell them that lying to me is a bad idea.
Yeah, you can't really get much past him nowadays.
What do you mean lying to you?
Matthew, when something dies, I feel it. You cannot lie about that.
Or I must have missed. Really is no getting anything past the sky. What the fuck? Wait, there's another bird. This time I won't miss.
Don't do it.
Snow, we're not in a good spot right now. He will only negotiate or accept any sort of deal if we go in there. The last time he opened the door, Richard saw human skulls.
Yeah, it's there's bones and stuff all over the floor, skeletons, skulls on the wall. It's like a crypt. Now, I've been in there once, and I came out.
How'd you come out?
He told me to leave. So when I tried to shoot him with my pistol, it was a complete waste of time. And ammunition.
Okay, I brought this with me. Think this will
It's not
change
gonna
it?
work.
Okay, well, but you said do not go in there. But he will only accept a deal if we go in there. I think this is
What's
him.
the deal?
Well, the deal on the table is that there has to be some form of sacrifice, whether that be me, Richard, both of us, Flop, or someone
Why?
else. And he will only accept. So here's the thing: if we walk away, it's me or Richard or both. So that already confirms that. So essentially what he's saying is the only way to make it someone else is to walk in there and make a deal. And to that, I think, it's a setup. You walk in there, you don't walk out. He says he's not lying, Snow, but here's what I think. I think we walk in there and he makes the option, he changes the options and makes it so that you cannot leave. Because if it's not you, or in this case me or Richard, it's everyone we care about. And at that point, what option do you pick?
But why do they want? Why does he want you to make a sacrifice?
I don't know. Snow, it took every fiber of my being not to mag dump that fucking bird and give it to him.
That's not going to work either.
I know that now because he said the bird will get angry if you hurt it.
The bird was talking to me when I was watching you guys.
Oh no.
He told me to step into the light. So here I am.
You know, he says that the lighthouse actually means nothing to him.
True. I think it's more the house that he's interested in.
So why don't we just give him the fucking house? Who owns it?
Bundy.
Then why the fuck is Bundy not be... Okay, no, he probably is being targeted. Wait.
Bundy tried to shoot him with a sniper rifle. The same kind of sniper rifle that Simone used. He dropped him, and then, I mean, you saw him. He was stood right here. And when this happened, Bundy also dropped. No shots, nothing. Just dropped down dead. Well, not dead, but he passed the fuck out.
Yeah, and now I'm dragged into this because of Flop hanging with the Bundy bunch.
Correct. I don't know what Bundy's plans are, but I can tell you that I don't think he's going to back down at this point. He lost his daughter.
But how much more is he willing to lose?
I don't know.
I don't speak
Question
to
is,
Bundy
even
option.
if we wanted to stand up to him, what would we do?
I
I want
don't
to kill
know.
him. How the fuck do we do that?
Let me Google. How
Fred's aware of this,
to
by the way.
kill a dead man.
Not that you or Richard are here, but he's aware of the situation. I need to brief him at some point. Jenny's also very aware.
Urban Dictionary says you... Well, it's just a quote, but you can't kill a dead man.
That's right. That's already been proven a couple of times. I mean, I mag dumped him. Pez has shot him with a holy bullet. Didn't work.
I don't know what to do. If I walk away... listen, I've even tried to argue semantics, Snow. I said, hey, listen, if you're unwilling to make a deal unless we're inside, I guess there's no deal to be offered, and I guess that means we don't agree that we sacrifice ourselves by walking away because we never agreed to that inside. He was not too happy with that.
Yeah, he doesn't like that stuff. Arrogance or pettiness, he is not a fan of.
Yeah,
that's why he didn't like me.
Richard told me this is a situation I probably can't out-petty him. I told him, I did say he's not gonna, I said he's not gonna get, it's not gonna be me, it's not gonna be Richard. I said, wait, no, not this Richard. It could be Richard O'Connor if we make another sacrifice. And it's not gonna be Flop.
How about no sacrifices? Come to another deal.
I don't know that that's on the table.
You might have to go inside. As much as I don't think you should, you might have to.
Hey,
and I think if you wanted you dead, you'd be dead already.
Can you distract Richard?
Why?
Because if I go in there, he's going to run in.
You both have to go in.
Both?
Well, I mean, you shouldn't go in alone. I'll go in. I don't...
No. Richard?
But you cannot go in alone. But I...
All right, but I'll go in with Richard. I'll go in.
This could be...
I'll go in. I'll do it.
This could be... realize what could happen, right?
What?
He'll take you. Just like he has Dundee. Just like he has Clear.
Okay. But, now that I think about it, Snow, he's only taken people that no one likes. A lot of people like me.
That's a great point. I didn't think about that. Then he doesn't like me and I'm not dead yet. I don't know.
So maybe we should both go in? Maybe you're right, Richard. Maybe people running is what he hates. And if we go in and confront him...
And say what?
Not today, Norman. I don't know. What do we say?
You need to listen to him, I think. But there can be no option of any sacrifice. That's what you need to solve here. I don't know how, but...
Pez, I spoke to Pez just now. And he said... He was speaking like John Bloody Constantine about the shit he was talking about, but... I didn't really understand much of it, other than...
He has seen some shit, okay? On the day that Cleo got taken, or died, I was stood up on that cliff top over there with Jenny, and we watched Pez up here with Norman, and then Norman stretched out his hands, and there was this... I don't know what it was. It was like this bright light, like lightning in a small ball, like right in front of him. And then Pez yelled out, "Do it now, do it now." And that's when we blew the homemade explosives. And a lot of the lighthouse fell down. Now, I think they've obviously done some repairs and whatnot, but this thing was a fucking mess. And Cleo was caught in that.
Said that when that happened, when Norman was doing whatever the fuck he was doing, that Bundy shot him, and Norman was in pain at that moment.
At the moment of the bullet hitting his skull?
Yes, or I don't know where it hit, but Pez said that if they'd done the explosives, you know, a second earlier, then he thinks that Norman would have, well, died again.
He's wrong.
No. What if we get trapped in there?
Then I will use every explosive that I have in my possession to get you out of there.
Right. Richard, do you want to go in? I'll go in with you.
Are we really talking about sacrificing someone here?
No, that is not an option.
Well, he said he only negotiates in there. So maybe the reason we weren't given any other option is because we're not in there.
Try and leave it open-ended so that you're able to leave and think about what's going on. But I will warn you that he does like to rush you. He can be impatient. But also don't underestimate him. You might just play into doing something that he wanted you to do, which is why we think he's still alive.
Oh, do you have a knife?
Negative. I have an umbrella. That's not going to work either, though, Rhodes.
Pez behind us?
He's up there somewhere.
He's coming up. I'm swimming. Alright. Well, fuck it. I think we go in and talk.
I'll be just down there. Okay.
He says we can walk out.
I'm here for you guys. Just be careful.
Norman?
What are you doing?
I think they're going to be okay.
Let me ask you
Norman.
This. Who you replacing for Flop's life if you go in there?
Nobody.
Wait. Huh?
I know he steals.
You are free to come in. Do mind your step. You spent quite a bit of time discussing. Have you come to a decision?
Well, we came in here to negotiate. Because this is where, from my understanding, based upon what you said, this is where we go to negotiate and make a deal.
I see. And what part of all of this would you like to discuss?
Well, how do we just walk away from this?
You don't. Not without something attached.
Well, the good news is, believe it or not, I think that you targeting myself, Richard, Flop, anyone else in my family, I think I'm gonna try to explain this the best I can. You said you feel when people or things die, right?
Correct.
Then why target us? Why target us knowing full well on a day-to-day basis we are shooting people and who knows, indirectly handing them off to you?
You He's so clever, isn't he, Dark? Your son decided some time ago that he and that family were going to stand proud, stand together against me. And there is a price to pay for it. You being here, we are discussing that price.
What a...
Norman, as the since you got this new job, you know, the mighty death. How many people you killed? I'm not on about you taking them over to the other side. You taking them from this life and putting them in your little dirty pockets. I'm on about actually killing people.
That is a question with differing answers. It depends on your definition. Are you speaking of directly or indirectly?
Directly.
I've lost count.
Well, what number can you count until? That way we have a baseline.
Is that really something you care about, Matthew?
Yeah. No. 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 You don't have to answer that. So, what's the current deal on the table?
Either I choose Flop, Richard, or you, Matthew, or you three can come together and decide on someone you know.
What happens to them? Do they get the opportunity to come here and sort of pass the buck to see whether or not that person actually cares about anyone else?
That is certainly an option.
But is it an option that you are going to offer? Anything's an option. Us leaving here is an option. Us making a decision is an option. Us eating dinner tonight is an option. But is it something that's going to be offered?
Depends on what's in it for me.
Well, I'm just saying, when it comes to me and my family, I mean, we follow through on our promises. But not only that, again, I think us being left untouched benefits you more than anyone else.
He's so clever, isn't he? Doing your best to convince me that it would be good to leave you all alive.
It would be, and you know that. You just don't like Flop's involvement in what happened in something I'm not even aware of.
Frankly, I do not need any of you. I could kill Flop and be done with it, but I'm giving you all an option. Quite frankly, I'm being generous.
Why Flop? Why not someone like Bundy?
Oh, don't worry. Bundy will get what he deserves.
What does he deserve?
You should speak to him. He's already got a permanent lung condition. Similar thing to Cleo's heart, I'm afraid. Very tragic.
So what you're saying is there's no way to avoid anyone getting hurt.
One way or another, somebody will. It does not have to be your family. Not yet.
If we're gonna offer up one of our own, I want to know how. How would we die?
You go where everybody else does. After you die, it is cold, it is dark, it is silent. That is a dangerous question to ask, standing in this room, frankly. I could show you, but I don't think either of you would like that.
Yeah, definitely not.
I want to know. Would you stab me? Would you shoot me? Strangle, maybe? You beat me to death in one of these schools? How would you do it?
At this point, I could just decay all of your organs, you would drop to the floor, and then you would come with me.
Yeah, but there'd be no fun in that for you, and you know that.
Oh, all of this is plenty fun.
Mr. Bones, was it fun when I ran away?
You were the only one who tried. It was a change. In the moment, I was unsure. Nobody had ever tried that before. But looking back on it now, it certainly was fun to watch you squirm.
Bet your heart was racing when I jumped over the ledge.
A sense of an aura of being unsure. Yes.
Was I the first one you had shot?
Yes.
All right. I think the decision to be made here is you will get someone else.
And Richard, what is your opinion?
Yeah. Someone else. Not Flo.
I
Not
see.
me.
So
And
neither
not
of
Richard.
you- neither of you, not your
Richard
son.
Dark. I'd need to keep clarifying this.
Matthew, I'm not a genie, I promise you.
What do you mean by that?
When I grant you a wish, it's never really what you ask for. I speak plainly. If I need somebody hurt, I will tell you.
Okay.
All right. Somebody else it is then. Congratulations. Your family stays a family another day. Let me
How
let
long do
you
we
out.
have?
Oh, when I call, you will answer.
I'm pretty bad at it. He doesn't know
Hello,
me.
boys.
Norman.
Your father paid me a visit today. We'll be seeing you real soon, Cody.
What'd you say?
Said your father paid me a visit today. We'll be seeing him real soon. I believe
tell
those
him
two
I'll
are.
fucking...
It's alright.
Oh, you tell Dad I'll skull drag him up the fucking highway myself.
Having a bit of a photo op in there, are we?
Huh?
Where's Richard?
Richard?
Richard!
Hey, whoa. Richard?
Is he...
Richard, come on. Come on. Let's
I'm just
go.
looking.
Let's go.
I just want to grab a feather.
Yeah, take this one. I've got plenty.
Thanks. Hey, honey, I want to ask you something, but
Ask.
can I ask him on my own?
Yeah. Nothing stupid, okay?
Just put your foot in the door or something, but stay outside.
Okay. All right. We're good.
We're good.
We're good.
You good, but what did it cost you, huh?
I don't know. We going?
So that was a bad idea. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, no.
Are we swimming back?
Yeah, it's safe. There's skeletons in the water. Be careful.
Oh, they're all gone, but there's a dead bird in here for some reason.
Wait, what?
Like a dead bird in the water.
Did we do the right thing?
I think we did. I think we had to pick the lesser of two evils. 3 evils. 4? 4.
I lost count.
Hey, for what it's worth, when the time comes, I'll just say we pick Richard, and then we'll turn in Richard O'Connor. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
That's why I had to clarify. It might be Richard, but not you, Richard. The other.
Definitely clarified.
He left me.
Yeah.
All I've got is his fucking bench, and with this, whoever this guy is, who the fuck are you?
Why is he naked?
I don't know.
I'm amazing, sure. Yeah, I know how you feel. Well, I mean, life
Well.
is pretty fantastic. Actually,
So what happened?
you know, all natural, good. Here, I'm so sorry.
Complicated?
It's not fair.
He gave us time.
Gotta go.
Remember what I told you about not becoming a tool?
What if he thinks we're one? But we're not.
If he thinks you one, you are one.
So, there was a lot of very open-ended things there, which was my entire goal. I need to make a phone call. Give me a second.
Rhodes, I'm sorry, but snow got there.
Where are you?
I'm at SDSO.
Okay. Can you make your way to the house by the lighthouse?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Can I
is
bring
Evald?
Evald?
Yeah, I need one of you guys to drive a car.
Yeah, that's fine. Evald,
All
come.
right, thank you. All right, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, you guys are going to be frequently visiting. What are your state IDs? You can get access to the gate.
1127.
2154.
Hey, just a heads up. I'm gonna have Salim drive the car.
What
to the
car?
SDS. Yours.
Why?
You never know. You never know. Maybe Evald. I like Salim more. In fact, maybe I'll have them both ride in it, and we'll take the car that they drove in with.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. All right. Well, I have such a fucking headache from this.
Should tell Flop as soon as possible.
Yeah, whenever he's around, we'll have a chat with him.
Hey, at least Cody got left out of it.
Well, that is what happens when you're MIA. I check.
Should offer Ziggy up, you know.
Well, you know, I sort of briefly mentioned him because I said, you know, what does the light from the lighthouse attract? And he goes, bugs. And I was thinking, oh shit, immediate family. So I said, Ziggy?
Yeah.
And he was like, no, insects. Well, I think our ride has arrived. All right, let's get out of here.
Rhodes, I gotta say, if you do something he wants to do, then I don't know what's gonna happen between you and I. Same with you, Richard.
I don't think it'll come to that.
And if Rhodes, if I hear you mention the word Bundy to him, offering him up again, then you and I are gonna have issues.
I don't think if anything happens to Bundy, it's gonna be a result of me. I think Bundy's already dug himself a hole.
I know. I heard you offer him. I heard you recommend him.
I wasn't recommending him. I was trying to figure out why his decisions put me, Flop, and Richard in this position.
The fuck are you guys?
We were called here by Rhodes.
They can be trusted.
I thought this was like a walk of shame. The guy on the left.
Well, I mean, it indirectly is. There might be a car bomb in the vehicle, and they're going to be driving it to the SDSO.
What? Rhodes?
Yeah, I'll give you the keys. Come over here.
My interview's today.
Yeah, well, I mean, good luck. There you go.
This one?
Yep, that one.
Hey, Rose, I just want to say, Salim and I are kind of a twofer, and if he dies, I don't get hired, so...
Oh, right, which is why you're going in the car. Don't worry, I'll lockpick yours.
Oh, I'm going in...
Wait, could you throw me the keys?
Oh, you didn't get them?
No.
Get that?
Nope.
Did you get those?
Nope.
Oh. Richard? Would you be able to give him keys?
Will you take the Kusi, the G-Wagon?
Yep. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Don't worry, this is Salim's. He has an interview today.
Snow knows we made a deal.
A very open-ended one.
He's right, though.
What, that we shouldn't have made one? Or that we're his tools?
Yeah. If we do what we're thinking about doing, then
We're not going to
His hands
actually
are
do it.
clean.
No, we're not going to do it.
What are we going to do then?
When the time comes, we'll figure something out.
Okay. I think I would have done something really stupid if you weren't there today.
Immediately give yourself up?
Yeah.
Listen, this comes down to words that I may have to say that carry no meaning, but give him the perception that it did mean something.
Yeah, I know. Was that?
I don't know. No, I parked mine there.
We parked it there in case there's a bomb in it.
Okay. Did you hear any beeping?
No.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys passed. Congratulations.
Hell yeah, that comes with 2 promotions for the previous one, I think.
We, me and your dad met with Norman today.
What?
We'll get into detail a little bit later. First of all, you're grounded. Second of all, Pez told me about the highwayman, and we made a deal.
Copy that. A call has been made.
That's it.
Why am I grounded?
You're a bloody idiot. That's why.
Well, if you're gonna have her stand still, this is perfect timing for us to finish this conversation.
But if not, we're good.
479 responding. What's the 20?
What
found
the
Rockford
hell
Drive,
is going
everything
on?
and everything. I think they may be drunk, continuing Rockford Drive.
Because you decided to stand against death.
And you didn't? This already sounds like contradiction, but go ahead.
What did I do?
You apparently stood up against...
Let's go.
Okay.
We didn't stand up against nothing. We just made a deal.
What
deal?
Was the no. You made a deal?
Well, it was either we make a deal or one of us dies.
What's going on?
Well, apparently he wanted to jump out of the car. So...
Wow.
Alright.
Yeah, turn around.
Hey, do you want to help me with this?
Yeah, I do. You gonna turn around and help him? He misses
No,
you.
he's calling me now. I'm not answering it.
Really? It's your son.
No, he wants to jump out of the car. He can jump out of the bloody car. He doesn't get to call me straight afterwards. If he's gonna have a tantrum, he can have a full-on tantrum, not a 2-second tantrum. Oh my god.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Dispatch.
In the middle of trying to have a therapy session with Pixie.
You go see Norman?
No.
You lying to me?
I did not go see Norman.
Did Norman see you?
Yes.
What did you do?
I went to have a therapy session with Pixie, where she used to always have her nature therapy talks or whatever. And while I was talking, I saw someone on top of the railroad bridge above us. Her little spot was a little rock off Cassidy Trail by the little bridge that crosses the water. And then the railroad bridge, on top of that, I saw a figure. So I pulled up my binoculars, and who's looking literally above us, but Norman. I was talking to Pixie. She asked about the lighthouse. I said, do you want to see the lighthouse? She goes, I do. So I drove over toward the lighthouse. I was talking to Pixie, and as we were leaving, Norman walked outside.
Right. Then what?
We're in Sandy right now.
You and Norman?
No, I'm with Pixie.
Yeah, and what did you say to Norman?
I didn't say anything to Norman. Norman was across the way. Norman was so far away. I couldn't have had a conversation with him if I wanted. Pixie's my witness. She literally saw him and went, I'm putting out my cigarette. We need to go. I said, okay.
Don't visit him again. Don't talk to him. Don't do nothing.
Make me a promise. Actually, I'll make you a promise. I won't go see him again. I won't go near him. I won't go near that lighthouse. Tell me what deal you made with Norman. I will hold up my end of the bargain on that, but I need to know what deal you made with Norman.
Flop, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way I can. You don't get to make these kinds of forced promises when you're the one that put the family in this position in the first place.
You think I was the one to put this on the family? Should we start 4 years ago when Matt was the only one to try and run?
So you blame your father for trying to escape a serial killer?
No, but if you think this started with me, think back.
Nah? What's going on here?
Oh no, just you two eavesdropping like you have to listen to, huh? What about a bloody TV show?